Ko kia ora tātou, hiuria hau ngā te awa me ngai tūhoi, e mahi ana o ki te taritai whenua. Ko Adrienne Moor tōko ingoa, nō reira tēnā rā tātou katoa. Kia ora everyone, I'm Adrienne. I work as a strategist in the Government Chief Digital Office at the Department of Internal Affairs. So the department's one of those medium-sized agencies in the New Zealand Public Service. It's got a real wide range of responsibilities, ranging from administering the births, deaths, marriages, passports, citizenship services, all the way through to looking after the memory of the nation through institutions like archives and the National Library. The part of the department that I work in is the Digital Public Services area, and our job's to support the Government Chief Digital Officer in discharging his system leadership accountabilities for digital transformation of the public service of Aotearoa. Perfect. I have a really interesting and diverse role. My job is as a strategist predominantly. It's my substantive position, and I get deployed onto key pieces of work to either lead or to support those pieces of work as they come up into our work program. So my current role is the program lead for digital inclusion. It's my job to lead the activities supporting the digital inclusion pillar of the newly launched digital strategy for Aotearoa. And in that work, it's my job to orchestrate across government in terms of the effort and the investment that government makes in improving digital inclusion, as well as supporting ministers with their role around the key decisions that will drive digital inclusion improvement and achieving our ambitions for inclusion as set out in that strategy. I also have the role of the workstream lead for the kaupapa Māori area of the government cloud program. It's been my job, it's been my privilege to build the program's relationship, ngā iwi Māori. And through the course of this year, we've been running a co-design process to work with our treaty partners on ways to embed te tiriti in government's approach to using cloud capabilities. That incorporates producing input for the Cloud First policy, as well as advice and guidance and reference materials that help agencies to work with their treaty partners around their cloud plans. I think that collaboration is really, really important because New Zealanders see their public service as their public service. And while the public service is, a complicated machine made up of lots and lots of different organisations that have responsibility for administering the laws and delivering the services that they're accountable for, there is a need for the public service to come together in critical areas that are important for New Zealanders. For example, as I've talked around digital inclusion, but so many of the things that the government wants to achieve, that the public service wants to achieve in terms of our ambitions, we are not going to get there without working not only closely across the government, but actually with non-government organisations, advocates, entities, and industry, working collectively together in order to be able to achieve that vision and those ambitions as we've set out in our digital strategy for Aotearoa. Events like this are absolutely essential, we think, to the bringing together of the minds, the bringing together of the whakaaro, the bringing together of the whakaaro being thoughts, bringing together of the kōrero, of the comments that people might wish to make about the key things that we need to work on together, but also actually sitting underneath that, the whanaungatanga, the building of the relationships and the building of the connections that enable that collaboration, that enable people to work together on things that matter to them both. So I'm really enjoying today's event. I got here on time, which is awesome. And it's only 11 o'clock in the morning. There's still a long tail to go in terms of items for the rest of the day. But certainly the kōrero that I've heard today, the whakaaro that I've heard today, really strongly aligned with my own personal values. So it's been a cool day so far.